Rule 5 of our House rules, and it has to do with the need to halt and modify the proposed implementation of the Cybersecurity levy imposed by Central Bank of Nigeria. My dear colleagues, as a House of the People, over the week we have been besieged by several misinterpretations of our law, and this has led to outcry in the society. Several members have brought motions on this, including Ali Madaki, Ozo Dinobi, Barrister MB Shehu Fage, Honorable Manu Soro, and a lot other members on the same issue. So I think that we should see this as an issue that is very, very urgent and important for us to deliberate, and then that we also set aside our rules to allow us to discuss this very important issue this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I so move.
The Honorable Speaker, in whom we are well pleased. My name is Honorable Kelechi Nwogu. I'm from Rivers State. I represent the people of Echie Omoma constituency. I stand to second the motion moved by the minority leader, my own leader. I so move.
Is my name. I stand to second the second leg of the motion as ably moved by the minority leader of the House and your colleague.
Said, I take it that this motion is moved by my humble self and 359 other members of the House. The motion is on urgent need to halt and modify the proposed implementation of the Cybersecurity levy imposed by Central Bank of Nigeria. The House notes that the Central Bank of Nigeria, through a circular to all commercial, merchant, non-interest, and payment service banks, other financial institutions, mobile money operators, and payment service providers, that's the CBN circular dated 6th May 2024, informed Nigerians of a proposed 0.5% levy on electronic transactions in line with Section 44(2)A of the Cybercrime Prohibition, Prevention, Amendment Act 2024. The House also notes that Section 44(2)A of the Cybercrime Prohibition Act provides that a levy of 0.5%, equivalent to 0.5% of all electronic transactions value by business specified in the second schedule to this Act, be paid to the Cybersecurity Fund. The House further notes that businesses which the stated Section 44(2)A refers to are listed in the second schedule to the Cybercrimes Act to be A. GSM service providers and all telecommunication companies, B. Internet service providers, C. Banks and other financial institutions, D. Insurance companies, and E. Nigerian Stock Exchange. The House is concerned that CBN circular mandates all banks, other financial institutions, and payment service providers to implement the Cybercrime Act by applying the levy at the point of electronic transfer originating as Cybersecurity levy and remitting same. The House is further concerned that the words of the CBN circular leaves the CBN directive to multiple interpretations, including that the levy be paid by bank customers, that is Nigerians, against the letter and spirit of Section 44(2)A of the Act, which specified businesses that should be levied accordingly. The House is worried that this Act has led to apprehension as civil society organizations and citizens of the country have taken to conventional and social media to call out the federal government, give ultimatums for reversal of the imposed levy on Nigerians, amongst others. The House is further worried that unless immediate pragmatic steps are taken to halt the proposed action of the CBN, the Cybercrimes Act shall be implemented in error at a time when Nigerians are experiencing the aftermath of multiple removal of subsidies from petroleum, electricity, and so on, and the rising inflation. The House is therefore called upon to resolve to direct the Central Bank of Nigeria to withdraw the ambiguous circular and issue an unequivocal circular in line with the letters and spirit of the law. direct the House committees on banking regulations and banking and other auxiliary institutions to guide the Central Bank of Nigeria appropriately. My dear colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I so move.
My name is Ali Usani Madaki, and I stand to strongly support this motion as moved by the Deputy Minority Leader. I do second, Mr. Speaker, sir.
You say aye. Those against you say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to the Committee on Banking Regulation and Banking Institution and ancillary institutions for further legislative action.